Yes. All right, good morning.
Morning.
Ashley, would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name and current mailing address.
I'm Ashley Hendrick. My mailing address is 85500 Highway 1129, Covington. 704.
Great, thank you. And so you're here today seeking a pardon with restoration of firearms. You were sentenced in St. Tammany Parish, 4 counts of simple burglary in May of 2009. You received a 7-year DOC sentence that was suspended. You were placed on 5 years probation. Is that information correct? All right. Your case was assigned to Mr. Prater, so let me turn it over to him.
Okay, Ashley, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous.
Well,
today.
don't be nervous, okay?
In life, in general, that person, I don't know.
That's a
anymore.
good start for an interview. It's a good start. Okay, we're here to talk about some simple burglary charges that you're wanting to get cleansed off of your record,
Yes,
correct? And in what year were you arrested for these?
2008.
Okay, and what year did you finish your parole or probation on these?
Oh gosh, maybe like 2014.
Okay, so it's been about 11, 12 years since you've been off of paper, what they call paper. Okay, and in that time, have you had any crimes of violence or any kind of problems? I see you got a DWI,
Yes,
and have you had anything other than the one DWI?
not.
Okay, do you drink now?
No, I very, very rarely and if I do, it's a wedding and I have one drink and I don't drink.
Okay. So that's honest. Appreciate you admitting. A lot of people tell us they don't drink, and I figure that some of them probably
Yeah,
do, but
no,
not everybody lying to us.
it
But
might be like once a year, but.
okay. And why do you need this cleansed off of your record?
It's holding me back professionally. I would like to do early steps. We have an underserved area where I live in Franklinton. A couple times now I've been approached by the director of early steps in my area, and every time I have to tell her no, that I'm not interested, but I am. I know when they're gonna have to do a background check, and I know people who see my background check, that's who they think I am, and I'm not.
Okay. In reading your statement, it sounds like you were a victim of circumstances. That's the first time the way I understand it, it's the first time you'd ever been to that house.
Yes, yes.
That you spent the night over there, you woke up to the police kicking in the door.
Yes,
And there were a lot of things around there that had gotten taken from cars. Is that correct?
yes.
Car burglaries.
Yes,
So it wasn't inhabited dwellings, it was all vehicle burglary thefts. And did you know that they were doing that?
I knew that they weren't living right. I knew that they were, bad kids, but, I didn't know the extent of what was happening. Like, I was blindsided. I had known Colby in junior high, and then we separated, I hadn't seen him in years. So when we wound up sleeping at their house, I didn't know that he was on that bad of a track. In my mind, he was the junior high kid, and I felt comfortable. I just never in my wildest dreams would have thought that I would wake up to that, and that they were doing that.
Okay. And so your attorney convinced you that'd be the best way
Oh, yes, sir.
to do is go ahead and plead and take a
After the-
suspended sentence?
Public defender and, I knew there was no chance I would be able to afford a lawyer. I had him on one.
Okay. Okay, I didn't ask you for a statement to start with or call on your supporters yet, because I wanted to hear all of that. Before we got into anything else. Okay, let's hear from some folks that are here to talk on your behalf. And then we'll ask my board members if they have any questions. Okay, you got Bobby Champagne's on YouTube, Kenny Champagne's on YouTube, Harry Brackman's YouTube, Misty Brackman's YouTube. Got Cade Hemby, your brother who's here, but he's not going to be speaking. Then you got, looks like you got 3 people that are going to speak. And I'll let them decide at what order, and if you would go to the podium, introduce yourself, and just give us a brief statement, because we want to hear that you love her, that you're gonna support her, that she's a good person, if that's true, but we don't, we are kind of somewhat time limited, and so just make your remarks as brief as you think it takes. Okay, first, got Laura Hemby, the mother, Shannon Boards, if I'm saying that right, a friend, and Dayton Benson, a son. So I will let y'all determine who goes first. Okay, just introduce yourself and give us a brief statement about what you got
You
on
can
your
have a
mind.
seat.
I am Lori Henry. I am Ashley's mom. And as you can tell, she is amazing. And never in a million years would Ashley have ever done it like this. She just got in with the wrong people on the wrong night. And she has worked so hard. She has a beautiful family, 3 kids. She loves her job. She works with kids like her brother, Kay, which was her dream. From the time she was little, she wanted to be a physical therapist to help kids like Kay. And she does a beautiful job of it. The kids love her. Her coworkers love her. She's just a hard worker, a great mom, and wonderful.
Thank you. Okay, Shannon or Dayton? Shannon, I take it. Okay,
So good morning and thank you for giving me the opportunity to give my testimony in support of Ashley Hemby's pardon. I'm privileged to have known Ashley for over 5 years in both a professional and a personal capacity. I'm the administrator and speech language pathologist at the Healthcare Center for Medically Fragile Children, where Ashley is contracted as a physical therapy assistant. As her supervisor, I can attest to Ashley's professionalism, her work ethic, and her passion for helping medically fragile children. I would rate her job performance as stellar. My job would be 100 times easier if everyone was as proficient and dependable as Ashley. She's the employee that gets along with everyone. And when Ashley walks through the door, the staff will say in unison, "Yay, Ashley's here." As a fellow therapist that spends many hours a week co-treating patients with Ashley, I can tell you that she is the best PTA I have worked with in my 25-year professional career. Her skills are incredible. Her brain is just constantly firing, finding new ways and innovative approaches to helping children reach their goals. She goes above and beyond the therapy room to help her patients, often coming out of pocket with her own money to purchase equipment and advocate for her patients' rights. If a child doesn't have a proper size shoe, needs an adaptive device, you can count on Ashley to show up with well-fitting shoes and a device that she modified on her own time to help that child. Working with her makes me want to be a better therapist. And the patients and their parents love her. Parents know that their child is going to do things that others would never think was possible because Ashley's going to push them and she's never going to give up on them. And since these children can't be here today to tell you how amazing she is, it's only fitting that I speak on their behalf. As a friend, I can tell you that Ashley is thoughtful, she's sensitive, she's fun, and she finds a silver lining in every situation. While I can go on about what a great employee, therapist, and friend she is, I can tell you that her greatest accomplishment is her children. She is a wonderful and devoted mother to Dayton, Lincoln, and Layla. She pours into them every day, supporting them and loving them with her whole heart. And I don't know the Ashley that made the mistakes of her past. I only know the responsible, goal-driven woman that sits in front of me. I feel so passionately about Ashley's pardon that I have taken off work, drove 2 hours, took the day off, and so that I could look you guys in the eye and plead on her behalf, knowing that if she's pardoned, I lose risking her, knowing that if she's pardoned, I risk losing her as my employee. Because once pardoned, the opportunities for employment are going to be endless. So pardoning Ashley will be the single best professional decision you will make. And I guarantee that Louisiana's future will be better because of it. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thank you for coming, and I may have missed a title or something by calling you whatever, but anyway, I apologize for that. Are you a doctor? Is that
I'm a speech pathologist.
okay? All right.
I'm the administrator of the medical facility.
Well, thank you
That
for
cares
taking
for
time to be here and for what you said. We'll take that. Okay, let's hear from the son. See if you can top that.
Baby Vincent, son. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know I'm here. My mom is the most caring, sweet person that I've ever known. She helps out, like, I think what happened was just a mistake. And mistakes, they happen to everybody. My friend recently made a mistake, ran away from home, and I told my mom about it. Without a second thought, my mom drove down probably 30 minutes, picked them up, brought them home, cared for them, gave them good words of advice, and helped, like, how do I say it? Helped them get back on their feet and brought them back home. I'm sorry.
You're doing great.
My mom used to read me books every night before bed, and I remember falling asleep and just being like, how lucky I am to be with her right now. And I wouldn't know where to be without her. That's all I would say.
That's very good.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Topped it. That was very meaningful. Okay, if there's anything else you'd like to say, feel free, but I don't need any more questions or anything else for me to be satisfied with my vote. And I'll turn it over to Madam Chairman to lead the other votes.
You got anything else you want to tell us?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and vote. Mr. Prater?
My vote is to give you a pardon with restoration of firearms.
Thank you.
Mr. Freeman?
My vote is the same, and I thank you, young man, for coming here. That's great.
Mr. Tillings?
I concur with Mr. Prater.
Mrs. Stapleton?
I concur with Mr. Prater.
As do I. So you received a unanimous vote, so we're gonna make that recommendation on your behalf to the governor, pardon with restoration of firearms. Good luck to you.